Cancer, we have reached the moon as the next celestial body, the next planet in our solar system, starting with Mars. Now then came the sun, and now here at the moon, our second light and body planet, which is actually just reflecting the sun's light, but it's a celestial body. It gives light, especially in the night when we're going an unknown place. Then the moon can help us to find the light. And in this Cancer, not season, but in this Scorpio season, Cancer especially need for the light, because going through a lot of unknown territory where he never has been before, as I see, without mentioning the planet and the aspects, family, work, profession, vocation, and income could be involved, and your income is involved because of other people's money. Um, Second house is involved as financial income. Front of it, there is a Uranus and the moon making an opposition with Uranus in the eighth house, in the others people money. So this could be involve you. Job change could come up, or income change could come up. Home as living place could come up as an issue because Pluto is in the fourth house, in the Cancer's natural born house. It's working there. In the Cancer sign, there is Jupiter, which is helping to balancing, stabilizing this Pluto in the fourth house, especially that they have a position. But try to make it balance. But however, it could come up something unbalanced situation. This disturbance, which caused by the living situation, it could be related even a real estate, buying a real estate or changing home. Or if you don't want to change, then maybe the landlord, as Pluto came up and raising the price and that level, but you cannot afford anymore, or you cannot pay from your salary. To be honest, to be ready for that, here is a disturbance. And also family could be involved in that, that maybe they can offer. We were talking about that when you want to buy an real estate to living there, and then they can help you, but it could come up some disturbance, which doesn't keep the word of them for any reason. This is what we don't know, and you need to solve the situation. You need to solve this situation. Absolutely, the Uranus could bring, since it's opposite with Moon, the Uranus, the retrograde Uranus in Gemini, getting a position, and Moon in Scorpio. Then this disturbance comes up, unfortunately, in an unfavorable sense. Making someone unreliable in your life, or maybe you will come up as unreliable. However, the moon in Scorpio, it could someone diligent and reliable, but this opposition could cause a disturbance in that, turn everything in the opposite. Absolutely. Just because of this situation, I'm interested in your second house, your financial situation, your fourth house, because Pluto is the fourth house in the home. Then in the eighth house, because there is a Uranus, there is others people money. Let's see how is it working with you, what could help or what not. We'll see by tarot card what it says. And the 10th house, because work is there. Jupiter is in the 10th house, starting in Cancer and finishing in Leo. That's why I'm a bit expecting a help, at least from work, to get some help from work, maybe financially, maybe a promotion could come up, if not a direct salary, then ranking up, step up on a ranking place at work, and this could help you for in an income level. But we'll see what the tarot card says. And I say that let's jump into immediately and clarify your family situation and your profession. What is going on there? To be honest, I'm making a horoscope tarot spread, which means I'm spreading 12 cards representing your 12 astrological house, and related to these houses, we will see what the tarot cards suggest you, what they predict to you for 2025 Scorpio season, how you can act, or what you can do, or what will happen, or what are the steps that you should do pretty much I think this will be in this Scorpio season for you, Cancer. So let's see immediately. Let's see immediately that what Cancer can expect in 2025 Scorpio season related. The spreading the cards, and let's check. I checked the first card for the direction. Good. First house, I put your stone here, that this is your first house. Second, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Just the first count that this is 12 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we have the 12th house, the 12 cards. So I would like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, watch this video till the end, and share this video with other cancers or with your family, or even with your friends, with your colleagues, to let them know that what they can expect from you in this 2025 Scorpio season, Cancer. If you're a cross watcher, which means that you're not your sun sign is Cancer, but your moon sign is Cancer, or your rising sign is Cancer, just mine, then be welcome here and watch and compare with others what the others says for you, and then put all of them together. It's a big work, believe me, it's a big work. Okay, Cancer, I'm done with that. I mean, I'm finished to making a normal circle. Now let's come and check what you can expect in 2025 Scorpio season. So, Cancer, now it's more a circle. It's more related like the moon as a circle. This circle. So this is your 12 house astrological houses, Cancer. I suggest you to let's start immediately with your first house, and let's check that what you have in the first house here. You have self, personality, appearance, life path. This card represents you in the present, your self image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. And here you have, I know that you have the Five of Swords here. Five of Swords, it's as an Aquarius, Venus. Aquarius, it's important for us because Pluto is in Aquarius right now. Your fourth house, is in Aquarius. And Venus, if we are talking about that card, this card is Aquarius Venus, then definitely suggest you the card as your personality to stay in balance. It doesn't matter how disturbance the thing comes up, how rebellious, revolutionary things come up in your life. Try to be in balance. The card itself, it's about to winning at any price, but sometimes this winning at any price, it's not worth it to win at any price, and this is what you need to consider in the Scorpio season. Then it's worth it to win at any price or not. How the world sees you. The world sees you someone who wants to win. Appearance, life path. You want to fulfill your life path, but it's coming with struggling at this time. Image and vitality. Be tired. The tiredness shows up that you are tired. This is what you feel, that you are tired. Venus could be feel better in Aquarius because both it's ruling in. Venus it's ruling in an air sign, and Aquarius as a sign it's an air sign. So Venus it's a bit home there and could help to make the balance, but it's not given as a present. You need to work for it. It shows the Venus as well that you need to work for it. In the present moment you're struggling, definitely shows that you're struggling, and don't fight for against it. You don't want to show that that everything is well when it's not. Don't fight against it. Just let the people see that you're struggling, This will be the best. This is the easiest way, to be honest. Then go to your second house, and here you have not you, but there is a stellium in the second house where the moon is as well. Um, the moon make a conjunction with Mars and with Mercury, and so that's why I'm thinking that some of disturbance related to your income could come up. Maybe it's related with job, but we don't know. We will see. That depends on what you have in the second house. The Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer moon card, so actually the card is at home because of the second house, because the moon is there, and Chariot shows that's related with your financial situation, your values, and self-worth. Worth, everything going well. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. um, you can manage the situation. um, this is the worst scenario. The best one is everything going on the way as should go, and you don't need to do anything. You just need to get on this chariot and go and travel with it. Doesn't matter where it brings you or takes you. Just sit on it and try to be relaxed in the disturbance. When you're in a tornado, then try to be relaxed. That's easy. But otherwise, I think it's much more pretty much right now that you will manage, can manage, able to manage the situation what comes up related, especially with the five of swords card, which is a much disturbance card. But you can manage the situation what comes up, especially we are talking about your income. Then you will be able to manage your income to get paid the renting fee, or get uh, the installments for the bank if you're thinking of a mortgage to buy an apartment, or can managing at least to having a real estate by yourself. You can manage it. There is no help. It's a divine help is there, but not family or someone else. And this is your first major arcana card immediately. So go to the third house and let's see how you think about this, because third house is communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. This card describes your way of thinking, communication style, learning process, the relationship with siblings, and your immediate environment. Also, it comes to my mind also Cancer, that based on the Cancer, not Cancer, the Scorpio chart, when Sun ingress to Scorpio and related to Cancer, maybe some family issues could come up when the authority, when the leading role, the manager of the family role could change, and you will be involved in that. Like, for example, who earned the most? For example, this could be the question, and this could give some tension. Okay, in the third house, 10 of wands immediately came up. The third, it's just, this is a struggling, just simply a struggling, full of burden. You are holding the burden which is not related to you. This is what you need to take over it. In communication as well, that you're communicating in a way which is not your style. This is someone else's style, and make restrictions, make hindrance for you to communicate with others or get clarification with others. So just put it down, let it go, and develop your own communication style. As a learning process as well, there is something that you were, those mantras you were born or raised up related skill learning process, that you cannot do it. You can do this. You can, for example, you cannot play on piano. You can play on piano, just you need to learn. Depends on if you want. And this is the mantras that you were born, and it's time now to release them. It's time to clarify that. I will be, just because of this, I will be very curious your 12th house, because this is the dark house. Um, so clarify all of these mantras what you are bringing from home at this time. And this shows really in the fourth house, the Pluto, when it's a dark planet, in the fourth house when you were not supported, or you don't feel that you are supported at all, and you needed to develop yourself, and you could use it the equipment what you were given to you unconsciously or even consciously. um Relationship with siblings, then of one, maybe your siblings want to put you on a lot of struggling, a lot of obstacles, a lot of weight which is not for you. Let them go. Just put them down and let it go. It's not yours. It's not your business. You can listen them, but don't take care of it. For the siblings, even it could come up as close friends or a chosen family. Close friends even could come up. And the fourth house, difficulties. Yeah, difficulties. All the subject I mentioned for the third house, difficulties comes up, and you're struggling with it because it's not yours. They put them down and leave them, and you will get easier. Learning, skill process, thinking could be a big issue in this Scorpio season when you need to uh, actually erase all the old things what you have learned and start to learn new things in your life, for your life, to get clarification. Then we are going to your fourth house, and here is Pluto in Aquarius. One Aquarius we had. And because fourth house is home, family, roots, best emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home, environment, family relationships, especially the maternal side, your past, and the foundations of your emotional security as a maternal side. Even we can talk about your mom, your mother figure of your life, or you as a mother as well. And here we have the struggling Five of Cups. Immediately came up the Five of Cups. Um, Five of Cups in this, yeah, you are losing something in home, family, or even emotional foundation in the subject or past. Even you can lose your past when truth are comes up and you thought that you're in a happy family, but came out that your parents wanted to divorce 20 years ago, but they're still together because of the children, and this can ruin your life, and you're struggling. That's why they not why they did not divorce when they could be much more happy. Here are the three cups, what is empty, and crying for that. However, you have two cups full and you're not taking care of it all. The card asks you to take care of what you have. So if your parents are, let's say, they are still alive, then be happy that they are still alive. If they want to divorce now when they are 70, then they can divorce. They can do it if they want. It's not your business. Just let it go, okay? It's not your business. This is a struggling with. They want to put on you. No, don't let it. Put them down and tell them if they want, then they can divorce. They can separate themselves if they don't want to divorce. Depends on them. It's not your business. Definitely not your business. Home, family. Yeah, the changes shows it's here. That something will change. If we're talking about this power struggling in the family, then based on these cards, I would say that you stay you stay below, and not you are the winner one, because you are taking care that you have lost something instead of what you have, but you have still your independency. And don't forget that you still have your own independency, and use it for yourself. Let the struggling go to the hell, to be honest. Just let it go, because this is what you can do. Absolutely, definitely. Maternal side, mother's side could come up something as well. What gives you struggling or crying the situation instead of taking care of what you have related to your mother, or even if you're a mother, then also could come up that something with the children. But we can check the fifth house, because this is the house of your children. So if you're a mother, then could come up that you will realize that you didn't do it something well. And here is the first, that you're winning at any price, and you're giving the messages what you have got from your parents, and you're giving further on to your children as well. And now you realize that these messages are not good. This teaching were not good. This thinking method of thinking, it's not good. and you're taking care of it instead that you take care of it, that you can fix this. Definitely you can fix this. Okay, then if you are talking about the children, then go to the fifth house because this is creativity, love, romance, children, pleasures, entertainment. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. And we are making decision two of wands, sun in Aries, and there is a willing power, and we are going to more optimistic as I see. And we are making a decision what we want to do related to the fifth house, creativity, love, romance, romantic lives. You can make your own decision that how much you want to creative uh, your creativity, how you want to use your creativity, even to correct what you have done with your children, or you can use your creativity. That's how you can change on the thinking what you take from home, and you can use your creativity that how to win the situation what you are in. Besides that everything is at least in the financial situation going well, so at least you don't need to thinking on that. But sorry, but with the two of wands, decision making is coming, and this decision making it's not related for I'm making a decision today, tomorrow I will do, and for the third day it's done. They are long term decision makings. What you're making for long term, you're making these decisions. So definitely, I think it's related with your children. So long term, we are talking about years, if not decades, to be honest. So this is the long term decision making when you're planning the future. And here on this subject in the fifth house, you need to make decisions. If you're talking about children, then maybe um, kindergarten, choosing a kindergarten for the next school season, or school comes up, or even when they're going to higher education, then here is the question of what you want to be when you grow up. And here is the time to choose something from the next next school year, where the children or child could go for having a higher education, and this need to be figured out, and this is what you need to decide it. This Mars Sun card is not related with financial situations. So if we're talking about the children higher education, then probably you will find something which is suits for your wallet, or even maybe your children will go to work. We don't know, but it's not involved in a material on monetical economical level. So probably it will be suits you. If you are talking the hobbies and your joy in life, maybe it's time to come to choose that how you can get much more calm. Maybe this will be your task to figure it out, make a decision, then in long term how you can heal yourself with the struggles, the burdens, what you have, the difficulties, what you bring from home, how this sorrow you can fully erase from your life. And don't forget that Mars has a conjunction with Moon as well, uh, which gives a more unreliable situation in your life. But maybe this is it shows that how you can be reliable, what you are make a decision, and how you will manage, how you will bring into life. Nevertheless, how you will win the situation at any price, which is not always worth it. But sometimes you need to win the situation, and the two of wands can show that here's the time to decide that what will be the method, what will be the way to win the situation. Then we are going to your sixth house, Cancer. Before I turn up the sixth house, this is your work, health, routines, and services, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. Before I turn up, just right in this season, most of I didn't make so much prediction yet, but many of them, the sixth house came up as a daily service when someone need a help from someone as daily service, so groups, psychotherapist, therapist, whoever someone needs just telling you. Here you have the Knight of Cups. Yes, Knight of Cups. This is the romantic. Why not in the fifth house came up? But this here is a romantic knight, definitely. In the sixth house, as work, health, could come up situations which shows that everything going well, or even your dreams come true, but they are short period. So short pulsing, good vibe pulsing can give you energies related to sixth house subject, and give the chance to win at any price, and let the burdens to leave, and just simply leave them on the ground. But small pulses will let you know on the sixth house subject to get through on this Scorpio season. Health, um, as a health, as Knight of Cups, maybe mental situations could come up where you need to help, because the knight is always helping, is always fighting for something. So, and he wants to feel good, definitely wants to feel good. uh I think this is a situation when you need help in the Scorpio season. If you doesn't have help, I mean therapies, groups, communities where you can turn on it, then this will be the situation when you need to the mental health, taking care of your mental health, because your emotional life, it's could be an issue related with the Ten of Wands and Five of Cups, definitely. So it could be so much, and then you can help ask. This is the health. This is not a body health right now. This is your emotional health. You need to take care of it. With work, could come up small successes, and these small successes, give you power and strength to go further on. Even the fifth of five of swords, if not winning the situation at any price, but gives you the strength to move forward at the work. However, financially, still everything is going well. So work, I would not worry, but I am interested in the 10th house, as I mentioned in the introduction, and we will see what comes up there. But you don't need to the work as work. You don't need to worry about it. Just keep doing small successes comes up, and will take you further on. Hold them. um Five of Cups, don't take care what you have lost. Take care what you have, and the small successes what you have, and this is what you need to focusing on, especially that today I had at the daily energy card, I had the Knight of One, no, Knight of Knight of Swords I have today. So focusing, coming today up on the day when I'm recording. You can watch. I put the link up there in the right corner, so you can watch the today's energy card messages. As focusing, so focusing on what you have and not what you have lost, related to work, as we're coming to small successes. Then the seventh house, let's check your seventh house, because this is the relationship, the partnerships, the open enemies, and the marriage house. This card focuses on your most important one on one relationship, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. If you have Page of Wands is one of the hit card in this season. Everybody had until right now in any house. Page of Wands was everywhere. Page of Wands, or the three fire sign. So cardinal Aries, fixed Leo, and the mutual Sagittarius here, and he's ready to act in a physical world. So we are talking about relationship. Then you are ready to physically uh, looking for someone as a relationship. You are ready physically looking for someone as a partnership. Especially, I'm thinking right now about the business partnership. You're physically ready for doing all of that. Maybe you're physically ready to get married as well, so you're ready to act and organizing the your marriage, or probably for the next year, or in Hawaii in December, whatever. But you're ready for doing that, or you're ready to make an engagement to someone, a proposal if you're a male, or a female and you have a girlfriend, I don't care, or a male and you have a boyfriend and make a proposal. Maybe you're ready to act in that way. Definitely, it's acting. It's a passion. A passion. There is a passion, and also if shows up open conflict related to the three fire sign, there are open conflict, and you are ready to fighting for these open conflicts against or something. Especially that it's the seventh house is just front of the first, so opposition is there, enemies meeting with each other, and you are ready for fighting against them, or taking the box glove to clarify them or disappearing from your life. Five of Swords in this case also has a meaning of thinking out of the box, so something unusual think way of thinking is there as well. And just as the Ten of Wands shows that take the burdens down as an unusual thing in your life, probably. Let the flow, let the water, because you're Cancer, you're a water sign. Put them in the water and let the water take you somewhere. It's not yours. But back to the sixth house. No, seventh house. Sorry. The seventh house. Page of Wands. You're ready to act, and with passion. Definitely with passion. You're ready to act with passion. Go to your eighth house, because I'm interested in your eighth house, because here is your moon, and in the eighth house here is the Uranus, making some disturbance in the family life, or in the income, because this is in the second house, and your income, your financial, and this is other people's money. So let's see what you have in the eighth house, because eighth house is transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death and rebirth, occultism. It analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouse's money, debts, inheritances, sexual intimacy, psychological depths, crisis, and process of rebirth. Page of Page of Pentacles, two pages next to each other. So young energy could come up. And eighth house, learning, 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 learning. You will learn everything in this world to bring to reality and turn to your routine, be the part of your everyday life. Whatever it is, as a transformation, you will learn that what does it mean to be having a transformation. Uh, Probably, I think the transformation in this month can or will happen in your life, and this transformation is related to you when you're leaving burdens and changing the way of thinking. This is a transformation when you're leaving the old one and bringing the new one. This definitely will happen. The share resources, you just simply learn that what does it mean to share the resources. What does it mean to, for example, buying an apartment with your spouse or with your husband, wife, and what does it mean to share the burden, the finance, for example, the financial burdens, but also there's a mental burden related to that. When you're buying something, then both of the partner get involved and get, for example, anxiety or nervous. Also could come up here in the house related to and relaxing. Back to the sixth house. I'm going back to the sixth house. Relax. Try to relax, because your nerve system it could be involved in this. If the health issue, then nerve system could come up, and here it shows as well in the eighth house the page of Pentacles, to learn how you can do it, or how you need to do. This is what you need to learn. Um, related to the nerve system we're talking about. Then money, debts, inheritance. The debts, inheritances. I think it's we're talking about pretty much about the debts right now. Inheritances, I wouldn't say anything, but debts, I think you need to learn to how to handle. What does it mean when you have a mortgage to buying a new apartment? However, I related right now based on the fourth house. I didn't say that you will buy, but I think in the depths what you need to learn. What does it mean? Maybe in the way of thinking in a theoretical way. That what does it mean that you have debts? What does it mean that you're paying back in 20, 25 years? And how it could be affect your life for 20, 25 years long. Decision making for decades. It's here, so it could be involved in this way of depth. The Page of Pentacles here, and learning your own psychological depths and learning handling the crisis. However, I don't talk about crisis because with the Chariot we do not talk about crisis. Everything is going on the way as it should go, or at least you will manage in a good way. So with the crisis, I do not put related uh, to Page of Pentacles. Sexual intimacy. Maybe this is what you need to learn as well. Pentacles, earth, body, sexual intimacy, you and your partner. Definitely, I feel something to openness, to get familiar, much more familiar than you right now. So not just having sex, but what is good for the partner? What turns on my partner? Or maybe your partner will ask as well, and then you can talk about that open and freely and do it. Um, Process of rebirth. This is the transformation part of it, and you will learn to how uh, transform your thoughts in a good way. Let the old mantras what you're bringing from home to let go and bring new ones. Definitely. Okay, then go to your ninth house. If I can't read this with the seven, nine, eighth, ninth. Yeah, we are going to your ninth house. Here is your higher education, philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, and worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travels, and your worldview. And here you have, oh, the Hermit, the wisdom himself. I would like to introduce you, the Hermit, the wisdom Hermit, Cancer. Um, in the ninth house, having wisdom every house which comes after that or what was previously using your wisdom. This is the best one, what the card suggests you in this Scorpio season 2025. Higher education, use your wisdom to get knowledge related whatever you want to learn. Probably I'm just coming back for the 10 of wands always because I think this is one of the big challenge for a Cancer, to learn. Use your wisdom. How? Use your intuition as well, not just your wisdom, your intuition, your inner voice. You're Cancer, you're natural born intuitive. Use your intuition how you can. Maybe you can, of course, you can watch videos, you can read books related to changing your thinking and your thoughts, but use your intuition. What is the best for you? How is it working for you? Or if something is not working for you and your intuition says that it's not working for you in this way or that way, then change on your own taste. Definitely. Philosophy, yeah, Hermit, philosophy, wisdom. What does it mean, wisdom? This is the philosophy what you can learn. Long journey, no, not really with the Hermit, not really with the journey. Long journey, foreign lands and foreigners. Since it's a drawing back card, kind of a drawing back card from not from the life, but from the social life, I wouldn't say that foreign lands, since the long journey is not involved here, or foreigners would be involved for you, except me, of course, in your life, because I'm here for you and you're watching me. Worldview as philosophy, worldview. Use your wisdom and see the truth. The the absolute truth behind everything. Okay, use the absolute truth behind everything. This could be your wisdom, and may this you can help to win in this Scorpio season. May you can help you to leave the burdens, the obstacles what you have, and may this help you to taking care what you have instead what you have lost. And this is also belongs to the belief system, this philosophy in philosophical views. The belief system is the same, but I just for uh, mentioned for the worldview. Um, yeah, not too much. This is only your second major arcana card. Okay, but you have a lot of cards in this part. Interesting. Okay, then go to your 10th house because 10th house, here's Jupiter in your 10th house in Cancer sign. So the 10th house, Cancer, starting in Cancer and finishing in Leo. Here is your 10th house with Jupiter. So let's see that the career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority, how it shows up in with the Jupiter in Cancer in the 10th house. Um, this card examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. Paternal authority, so here is it could show up something related to your dad, your father figure of your life, or even as a father, you as a father. Six of Swords, oh, it's pretty good. I'm surprised. Change could come up, but it's an emotional change and related to the two. The second, the sixth, and the 10th house, which is the career, um, emotionally, could something change on a positive way from a stormy place. You are going on a boat. You are going to a more calm place. Definitely, maybe a chariot will take you. You just need to pick up and take this chariot, and will take you to a more calm place. The Six of Swords. Six is balance, always balance. So balancing from balancing issues come up in the Scorpio season for you, Cancer, definitely. But it's maybe could come up in the house of career and vocation. Maybe you will realize that the profession what you're doing is not for you, and you want to change something much more friendly, much more familiar to you. And this thought, this thinking could brings you a good state that you're realizing that you can do it. It's not bound you there forever, and this could bring you a good mood or a better mood what you had. Um, Parental situation as paternal as father, your father, could come up a calmer relationship, much more calm relationship, or come up a relationship. Maybe you didn't have it a good relationship at all, or you didn't have a relationship at all with your father, and now it could come up and change the relationship in a good way, in a better way. Definitely. Social status and public presence and reputation also it comes something positive change comes up related to the Six of Swords. It could be balancing. It will be balanced. It comes up that you can do it. It's better for you. You see the sun is shining, so it's good. It's true. It's just true. It gives the light. It's true. So so it will be change on a positive way for you definitely, which I think it will be your advance or could be your advance in in this Scorpio season 2025. Also, authority at the 10th house. It could be your employer, and the situation or the relation between you and your employer could be changed as well in a positive way, definitely in a more balanced. Nevertheless, the more balanced relationship you and your employer. Then you go, and we go to your 11th house because this is friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. This card that describes your friendships, your relationship with groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. And here we have, oh, the death, Scorpio himself. Scorpio, Pluto, Mars card. This is the Scorpio card. Then it shows that in this season, the Scorpio, your social life will be probably changed for whatever reason. This is what we don't know. The death, it's not a physical death. This is the card of change. When you are letting something to die and comes a new one. So coming up, change in your community life. Probably you you are leaving a friend groups or community, or sorry to say, but even it could happen. Then your friends, the community where you think that you belong, and the groups where you think that you belong, uh, will close you out, because it's also the change could be the change of both sides. We need to check. But I wouldn't worry about it, because when when a door is closing, then another one is open. So don't worry about it. Probably you will realizing, related to your hopes and wishes, that which hopes and which wishes. So which hopes and which wishes are not working for you anymore, and you let them go. You let them die. Death. If you want to relate to the death card, and you will let it die, let them go from your life, and then you can pick up new hopes and new wishes. It's not a problem, but the old ones maybe are not working anymore. Maybe not old ones, but new one. But you just suddenly realize, oh, it's not working for me, or it couldn't work for me for whatever reason, because you don't want to be CEO anymore. For example, if you were talking about your 10th house, then until now you wanted to be a CEO, and then you realize that, no, it's CEO, it's not working for me. So then you can let this idea, let it this with this hope to die, to go to death, let's say in this way, and then you can pick up something else. Of course, definitely. But I think in your social life you'll be changing, the people living your life, and then new people will come in, definitely. But this is on a friend level, on a community level. Then, oh, and here with the 12th house, and I'm interested in your 12th house, was related with your fourth, if I remember right. So, because the 12th house is secret, self undoing, karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, and altruism. This card reveals your subconscious hidden fears, secrets, potential self sacrificing or self destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. And here we have, oh, Knight of Pentacles. We had a Knight previous page. We have a lot of, yeah, Page of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and Page of Pentacles. Page of Cups and Page of Pentacles, they kind of are in a pair. Why? Because Pentacles it's earth, and the Cups it's water. And what brings any earth, any ground to bring life? The water. And in the funny way that uh, Knight of Cups is just front of the sixth house is just front of the 12th. Mathematically, as a circle is working in this way, and they're just front of us, so they're related to each other, and they're feeding each other. And what was I mentioned in the sixth house rated the Page of Cups? Then then your nerve system, when you start you taking care of it, then brings fruition, brings fruition into your life, and start to work, and you will reveal your own secrets, definitely, yourself undoing, um, your subconscious hidden fears, potential self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, even karmic patterns. You will realize it, how you can work it, and then you can start to work on it. 10 of Wands, to let them go. 5 of Cups, to how to take care of what you have instead of what you are not having. The healing. This will be a healing work from sixth house, from which is a Virgo sign, going to the Pisces. The 12th house is a Pisces sign. Actually, this is a this is a Pisces card, if I remember right, because it's a knight. But this is an Pisces card. So everything what you make in the sixth house will be affected on your 12th, and you will make clarification in your mind. And this could come up then when you're realizing that your hopes and wishes are not working anymore for you, and you can let them die. And it's clarifying yourself, and still you can use your wisdom related to it. It's the ninth house, what you're learning from yourself. You can use your wisdom, your own wisdom related to your own self. It's a healing period. It's a good card, the Knight of Pentacles, related to that is just working together with the sixth house. It's a good card to taking care of yourself, heal yourself, and everything will come up, and everything you can release everything, but it's not working for you at all. And you can go for a better state. Six of Wands, you can go to a better state, a much more calm place where you can where you can go, or where you can reach what you can reach. Oh, okay, cancer, cancer. So we've got all the 12th house cancer for you in the Scorpio season 2025. And let's check that what is the most important task, what is the biggest thing what you need to learn in this 2025 Scorpio season. So this was your prediction for 2025 house by house cancer. Let's check what is the most important thing, what is the biggest task for you in this 2025 Scorpio season. Whatever specific situation, individual situation came up in your life, please get in touch with me on my website at www.atilarod.com and get book an appointment for tarot reading, and we can clarify your specific situation with tarot cards, and we can ask suggestions from the tarot cards as well. But let's see right now that what is the most important thing and the biggest task for you in this 2025 Scorpio season. Let's start adding the number of the cards, the value numbers of the cards. Five of Swords, it's 5. The Chariot, it's number 7. Major Arcana, 10 of Wands, it's 10. Five of Cups, it's 5. 5 could be relevant for you. It's a Mars planet. It's a Martian number, not Marshall, Martian number. The number 5. This is the growing, how you can grow, how you can fight, but it's mostly about the growing. So 5 of Cups, 2 of Wands, 2. Page of, no, Knight of Cups, Page of Wands, and Page of Pentacles doesn't have a number value. And the next one is the Hermit, who is number 9. Then we have the Six of Wands, which is 6. The Death is the number 13. And the Knight of Pentacles doesn't have number value as well. And altogether, this is 57. Of course, we don't have major arcana number 57, but we can add the final summit number, the 5 and the 7. And 5 plus 7 is 12. And we have the major arcana card number 12, which is the Hanged Man. We are very together with Aries, to be honest, because Aries had the same. No, not Aries. Leo. Leo had the same. Of course, you're as a moon sign, you're affected by the sun because the sun gives light. And you have the Hanged Man as well, just as Leo had yesterday. Hanged Man. Surrender yourself. Definitely surrender yourself. Do not make. Do not force it. It is a 5 cups. You're taking care of what you have lost and not what you have. Just surrender yourself and okay, I lost. But what you have, what I have. And also with the five of swords as well, just surrender it. And if you're not in a winning situation, then let it go. The things happen. The things are going on the right way. No worry about that. Okay. Just simply let it happen. And surrender yourself. It's not a self-sacrificing, because two meanings it has. The Hanged Man, one when you're surrendering yourself, and the second is when you're sacrificing yourself. I don't feel sacrificing in the case of that you're sacrificing to reach something, but the surrender, I feel that it's worth it to surrender and not to put energy, effort, something which is not working for you. Let the hopes and wishes to die. Let them go. Okay, let them go. If I want to make some math related to the 12, and it's interesting because 12 and 13. 12, 13. Let it go. Just surrender yourself and they will die. So this is the next step. What you will do, what you can do, or how is it going. Yes, Cancer, I think I had your messages. I provided all the messages, what was related to the cards and what is related to your biggest task in 2025 Scorpio season. I would like to thank you, Cancer, to being with me. If you have any question related to your houses or your cards or the predictions, what I told them, please get in touch with me. I'm on Instagram with Atalarot as well. You can write a comment under the video and asking. On Instagram, you can send me a direct message. You can go get in touch with me through my website. So I'm available for you here. I'm here to help you. Okay, thank you, Cancer, for being with me in this prediction season. We will see you in Sagittarius next season. I wish you a happy and a wonderful day. Merci. Belle journée. Au revoir.